An ocean of opportunities. An ocean of opportunities awaits for you on the other side, which will not just make you a great scientist, but also will make you rich. But nobody is telling you that. Everybody keeps telling you there is no scope in life science, there is no growth in life science, and there is no future career in life science. And this video is going to prove all of that wrong. Yes, you heard me right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have seen it. I can see it very clearly. And that is why I want to empower every bioscience professional out there. And that's the reason we present to you ARM Scholarship. Today, as we launch this prestigious scholarship award for all our Biotecnika subscribers, let me start by telling you that an ocean of opportunity awaits for you. Today's biotech companies, what you are seeing is not just there. There is going to be more number of companies in the future. Okay, more number of companies are going to come up in future, which will be on a different type of companies. It will not just be biopharmaceutical. For example, today you just see bioinformatics or biopharmaceutical companies. But the future companies will be based on gene editing, synthetic biology, CRISPR, and all these novel methods. Of course, bioinformatics will also be there. Of course, biopharmaceuticals will be there. But it will be empowered by AI, machine learning, and all of that. Right? Now, that is where ARM Scholarship is going to empower you. So without wasting much time, let's see what new things Shekhar sir has added in ARM Scholarship. What are the new offerings which Biotecnika is going to bring to you to convert you from a student to a scientist and a 360-degree biotech professional. Now for that to happen, let's jump in what exactly is happening in today's biotech world. So the first thing, today's scientific world is evolving very, very fast. Even before you can think about it, it has changed. Now, you must have heard of ChatGPT. GPT is general purpose technology. Any general purpose technology revolutionizes the world, correct? So it was steam engine, it was the wheel, or it was the discovery of fire. All these are general technologies, right? General purpose technologies. ChatGPT, AI is a general purpose technology. You can apply it in any field, right? So every day, newer biotech companies are coming, as you can see here. Newer biotech companies are coming up on different technologies, based on different technologies. But at the same time, the population is increasing, number of biotech professionals is increasing, and that is where the competition is also increasing. But here is something which I should tell you. If you had started a IT company, or if you had invested in the shares of Infosys in 1991, probably you would have been a billionaire by now. Okay. So people who invest early reap the maximum rewards. So biotech industry is in the early phase right now. It's $150 billion. It's going to go to $300 billion by 2030. And by 2047, it will be $1 trillion industry. Okay. Now, the student of today is going to be the scientist of tomorrow. The fresher of today is going to be the senior scientist of tomorrow. I know it. You know it. I know it. The whole world may not believe, but I believe in you. And that is why we present to you ARM Scholarship. Now, what exactly ARM Scholarship is all about, we are going to discuss. Now, the fact which I wanted to highlight here, the fact of the day is by 2047, 25%, that means 1/4 of the researcher of the entire world will be from India. हम सब भारतीय हर जगह होंगे. No matter which country you will go, you will find Indian researchers, Indian scientists. So that means any lab you go, you're going to find one Biotecnika subscriber. Even today, if you go, you will find, and of course in future also, right? So keeping this fact in mind that by 2047, that is another 20 years from now, we are going to see this kind of revolution, 23 years from now. But to make that revolution happen faster, we have some amazing things lined up for you. Now, scientist of today is going to be the student of today is going to be a scientist of tomorrow. We all know this very, very clearly. Right? And we also know, according to a survey, we found out that 70 to 74% of Biotecnika subscribers want to make a career in research. Probably they want to start with a JRF or SRF. They want to become a scientist, ABC, whatever position. They want to get into a startup or start their own company. They want to, become a senior scientist in various private or government-based labs and companies. But who is listening? Nobody, right? Nobody's telling how to do. Nobody's telling how to do all of this. But Biotecnika is listening. Biotecnika is always listening to your demands, your needs, and that is why we are going to give you the solution. What is stopping today's student of today, the fresher of today, the student of today, is not just the desire to become successful, but the lack of guidance. You see, if I want to be successful, then somebody has to tell me do this, correct? Who is guiding? Nobody is guiding. Even though we are living in the information technology era, see, the scientists and senior scientists who can be your potential mentor, they are very busy in their lab. So why they will come and guide you, right? But at the same time, somebody who has got access will get the guidance, right? But we want to bring this guidance to every subscriber of Biotecnika, not just you, but everybody should get guidance. And why it should be limited to some rich people? It should go to everybody. Correct? And that's what Biotecnika's ARM scholarship is all about. Guidance. The second mantra which we are trying to solve is financial barrier, right? You are poor, or your parents have already invested so much money into your degree. Now they are expecting you to earn, and now there is no guidance. There is a barrier to entry everywhere. Freshers are not getting jobs. So to solve that, costly education and high fees is stopping the students of today to become the scientist of tomorrow. We are going to change this with ARM scholarship. We are going to educate students at 0 rupees also. Okay, using ARM scholarship, no fees, and whatever facilities we are going to provide at 0 rupees. Okay, so let me explain how this works to all of you. Probably I'll take another 20 minutes to explain you each and every feature of this particular ARM scholarship. Now, generally, the colleges don't have the right kind of equipments, or if they don't have the right kind of experts, then no hands-on will take place. Okay. Now, if in the absence of hands-on, what will happen? The students are not employable. The industry will say, no. Do you have this experience? No. Okay, go. Don't come. So that's what is happening. No hands-on experience leads to lack of employability, and that is where freshers are not getting jobs. We solve that with ARM scholarship. Okay. Let's see what else is there. Now, networking. Now, generally, if I say that, okay, if I know the Prime Minister of India, right, my one phone call, I can get a lot of things done, right? Same way, if you know the right people, you can get a lot of things done. For example, you know me, I know you, right? So many students who come to me, I get them placed into a lot of companies. Why and how? Because they have networked with me. If I like them, I believe them, I trust them, I'll get them a job, right? So networking is something which is not being taught in schools, colleges, right? But without networking, how will our students and subscribers get the right job? That is where we solve that problem also in ARM scholarship, right? Now, what else our students are suffering today is, again, India is a land of entrance exam, right? Entrance exam hai CSIR NET, GATE, CUET, GAT-B, IIT JAM, all these exams are there, right? So that's a barrier to entry, right? They want quality researchers. So that is why government has these exams. But why this barrier will stop you? And then if you go for coaching, the coaching fees is very high. Quality coaching products are very costly, and the low qualities are anyways not doing any justice to anybody, right? So that is why we have included entrance exam coaching also into ARM scholarship. Now, what are the entrance exams which we are including? CSIR NET, right? So CSIR NET is there, right? Now, CSIR NET Josh batch will start, okay? Same with GATE, Josh batch will be there. For CUET, GAT-B and IIT JAM, there will be separate batches. For the students who are in bachelor's, they want to enter masters after qualifying these exams. So CUET PG is exam, GAT-B and IIT JAM. All of this will be providing support under ARM scholarship at no extra cost. So ARM scholarship is going to solve all of that also. But is that enough? No. To convert you into a 360-degree scholarship, we have much more, and that's what ARM scholarship does. The full form of ARM scholarship is Advanced Research Mentoring and Scholarship. It is not just a scholarship, it is a mentoring program also, where 120 plus experts are going to mentor you. Okay, so advanced research and mentoring scholarship, ARM scholarship, as simple as that. Okay, now what exactly we are looking at in ARM scholarship? Let's break it out one by one. Now let me ask you a question. Who made Jennifer Doudna Jennifer Doudna? Who made Emmanuel Charpentier Emmanuel Charpentier? It's the ecosystem around them, right? The people, the support system they received, that is what made them what they are. But that is what our students are not getting. So to solve that, we are here to empower you, equip you, and that too at the lowest fees possible, and that is 0 rupees. At the lowest cost, we want to empower you, equip you, provide you the ecosystem so that you want to do a PhD US? Okay. You want to do a PhD in India? All right. You want to do MSc in this college? All right. Everything networked, everything on one single page so that you can choose what you want. And that's what ARMS scholarship is all about. We are opening our arms for each person who is out there. We want to give you the right guidance, right support, empower, equip, and help you excel in your career. That's what is ARMS scholarship. Now, let's look into what exactly you're getting. So 1.5 lakh rupees worth of value you're getting here. The first thing you're getting is mentorship, right? The second you will get is hands-on lab training, wet lab as well as dry lab, both. The third will be internship. 3 internships, 3 types of internships are there you can take. Then you have exam coaching, which is entrance exam. Then you have workshop access. We conduct a lot of workshops, all that access. And then offline conference VIP access, offline as well as online, both you will be getting. Now, what exactly all of these are? Let's look at all of them one by one. Now, every Sunday, all the ARMS scholars will get this absolutely free of cost. If you can see here, we have every Sunday for 2 hours, all our scientists will come, senior scientists, senior postdoctoral researchers from USA, UK, Japan, China, all across the world. All these researchers will come and they'll mentor you. So we will send you the information in your email as well as WhatsApp so that you can join. And all these people who are working in foreign biotech companies, research labs and government labs are going to guide you. Okay, they're going to guide you, mentor you on whatever is your query. So suppose you are a bachelor student and you are not very clear about your vision, what you want to become 5 years later, right? So you can reach out to any of these. Now these scientists whom you are seeing on your screen right now, I could not fit in all the 120 because there is lack of space, you can see. But I think more than 12 people are there here. Now, these are all senior scientists. These are all foreign biotech company senior scientists, lab, research lab, HODs are also there in this particular network. Now, this is a network of all Biotecnika subscribers and alumni. These are all our ex-students or ex-subscribers who made it big in the industry or academia, and now they are ready to mentor you. So every Sunday for 2 hours, they are going to come online and you will be able to get mentorship. No matter whatever questions, you can ask unlimited times and you can get answers, right? So that's the mentorship part of ARMS scholarship, which is very powerful, let me tell you. The next which we are providing you are, again, another amazing aspect of our ARMS scholarship. You must have seen recently we had added one of this in our JRS also, JEET Research Scholarship also, and that is hands-on wet lab training. So last time we had only one, that was a IISc incubated lab, okay, which is protein design IISc incubated lab run by Dr. Deepti Saini. So this was there, but this time we are adding 3 more labs. So total 4 wet labs will be there, which will provide you hands-on, okay. So you will have SHRM Biotechnologies. Then you will have Azyme Biosciences Bangalore. So SHRM is in Kolkata, Azyme is in Bangalore, Foresight Biotech is in Noida, as well as Protein Design, which you have, is in Bangalore. So Protein Design is a IISc incubated lab. Foresight is a JNU incubated lab. So what are these incubated labs? They are basically labs which were converted into companies. Okay, so when the professor or the scientist started to retire, they converted their research into a company. Okay, so they converted their lab and entire work into a company. So that is what is Protein Design is from IISc. It's a brainchild of IISc Bangalore, and then Foresight is This side, Foresight Biotech, which is there, is a brainchild of JNU. So what these incubated labs do is they are doing a lot of sequencing, a lot of research work. Okay. Now, side by side, we requested them that please help our students. So they have agreed and they said they will charge money. We requested that please don't charge money because they are very economically weaker section of society. So they all agreed for this also. And then they said, okay, we will only charge for the chemical cost. We will not charge for the manpower. We will not charge for anything. We'll just charge for the chemical cost because that's very costly. We are importing from US, UK, Japan, and we are paying for that in customs duty also. Everything is there. So only chemical charges will be there. Rest, everything will be included. So that is what hands-on wet lab training you are getting. 1 year of VIP membership and 4 labs in India, right? 4 labs in India, 1 year of VIP membership. Now, benefit of this is, suppose you want to come, you can activate your ARM scholarship now. You want to come to Bangalore, ISC Bangalore Incubated Lab, which is protein design, in August. You can book an appointment whenever you want. You can come, you can do your training, go back. Okay. Now, another thing is, what if you don't want to come, but still want to attend? So they have agreed for a virtual demonstrative wet lab training. So that means they will do the training live, online, and you will be able to see it. You'll be able to ask questions and they will demonstrate. So there will be a proper camera where the scientists will sit and show you how things are done. So it's a hands-on, wherein you are not coming to these labs, but you are still attending and getting the certificate. So that is the benefit of hands-on wet lab training. So 2 types of training is there. One is you can come down to the lab. Another is if you can't come down, you can attend it live online also. So that is where 4 labs are coming. Now let me share the videos, which the other day I asked all these founders and chief scientific officers of these companies to share with us. So here goes the video of Protein Design, Dr. Dipti Saini.
Hi, this is Dr. Dipti, CTO at Protein Design Private Limited, a startup company incubated by SID at IISc Bangalore. I am glad to inform all the Biotecnika subscribers that we will be extending all support to participants of Advanced Research Mentorship and Scholarship, the ARM program. Experts at our lab will be providing online as well as offline support for the researchers. I'd like to extend my congratulations to Mr. Shekhar and the Biotecnika team for coming up with this wonderful, innovative idea. All the best to all the participants.
All right. So now let me show you the video from SHRM Biotechnology, co-founder of SHRM Biotechnology, Dr. Kunal.
Hi, I am Mr. Kunal Vora, Director and CEO of SHRM Biotechnologies Private Limited, Kolkata. I am glad to inform all the Biotecnika subscribers that we will be extending all our support to all the participations in regard to Advanced Research Mentoring and Scholarship Program, better known as ARM Scholarship Program, to help them become a 360-degree researchers. Our team of experts provides hands-on training and online and offline mode to the ARM scholars. From being a collaborative partner for this said initiative, I would like to congratulate Mr. Shekhar Suman and his entire team to carry out this novel initiative to build New India 360-degree career development program for all the life science candidates. We wish all the best to all the researchers and scholars for this initiation. Thank you.
And now let me bring up Dr. Neeraj from Foresight Biotech, and he will share his insights on ARM scholarship and what all things he is going to offer.
Hello everyone, I am Neeraj Verma, Head of Research and Development at Foresight Biotech, located at Delhi NCR. Today I have some exciting news to share with all Biotecnika subscribers that we are collaborating with Biotecnika and are committed to providing our extensive support to all participants of ARM scholarship program. That program will help them to develop into well-rounded 360-degree researchers. Our team of experts will be offering both online and offline hands-on training to ARM scholars. I would like to congratulate Mr. Shekhar and entire Biotecnika team for their noble idea of promoting career development for researchers and early career scientists. I am wishing you best of luck to all the participants.
Wonderful. So that was the 3 founders, 3 chief scientific officers of these labs. And now that they have joined hands with all of us, we are ready to get started. Now, hands-on wet lab training is included in ARM scholarship. What else is included? We have CSIR NET coaching, Josh batch. Okay, we have GATE exam, Josh batch, DBT exam, which is going to happen. You will get for next year also DBT exam support. GAT-B, CUET and IIT exam. Now, last time JRS didn't have this. JEET research scholars didn't get all of this. They just got the first three. The last three was not there. This time we've added the students who are in a bachelor's. They are also eligible to apply for ARMS scholarship. It is not just masters, because the earlier you start, the better you get at it. Right? And that is the key mantra. Like I said, if you had invested in a share of Infosys in 1991, probably you would have been a millionaire by now. The same thing here. If you start early, you get better. So we have all the entrance exams, almost all the entrance exams covered in ARM scholarship. Now, having said that, let us evolve a bit and find out what exactly is the crux of the matter. How are we going to give you coaching, which we are experts of, by the way? So we have evolved over a period of several years concept pyramid strategy. Now, as you know, the pyramid has three sides, right? The same way our training has three dimensions, three sides and a solid foundation, which is our teachers. Now, nowhere in the world you can have classes without a foundation, right? So this is the foundation. This pyramid, as you can see here, three dimensions and solid foundation. So that is where we all come together. And let me now explain each side of the pyramid. Now, side one. The side one of the pyramid is RAID classes. Now, what is RAID? RAID is rapid, advanced, intelligently delivered classes by experienced expert. Nobody can change. They change that for sure. Okay. Nobody can change this. 150 plus years of combined experience of all these faculties, which I'm going to show you for part A, B, and C. Now, personalized attention, because only 16 students are going to get this particular ARM scholarship. So ARM scholarship, 16 students will get. That's something you should know. The classes for all these entrance exam will happen in the evening 7 to 10, so that it will not impact your regular day schedule. Now, the third thing is ANIMATIKA animation zone you will get, concept revision tools you will get, smart mock test you will get. So all these 5 you are going to get in the side one of the pyramid. Now, I'm going to come to each one of them in detail shortly, but this is a side one. Now, the first thing which we have is a experienced faculty. As you can see in the background, that there are more than 14 plus faculties. 14 full-time regular faculties will train you, and they will be available 24/7 in chat as well as WhatsApp. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We are always there for you. Now, nobody does that, right? Because nobody is passionate about biosciences the way we are. We 14 team of experts are dedicated towards your goal, which is CSIR NET. So yes, this is our experienced team of experts.
Gene therapy.
Next,
Every one
ANIMATIKA.
of us is aware of the increasing risks of genetic disorders in today's world.
Now, as you can see here,
Gene
this is an
therapy.
animation zone.
Science, we are still not able to tackle many of these. Let us understand the common approaches involved in getting an answer to genetic issues. This whole study begins with genomics. Genomics is the branch of biology which involves identification of an organism's genes, understanding how genes work, and diversifying ways to manipulate the genetic process for various purposes, including treating illness. Some of the products that it has yielded include pharmacogenomics and personalized medicine, new alternative for disease cure, pills plus food or soap or cosmetics, more effective vaccines, monoclonal vaccines, GMOs, and gene therapy. Out of these, gene therapy seems to be most promising in terms of its possible applications, as well as the variety of techniques which have been developed to get the desired gene delivery. Gene therapy is an experimental technique that uses the genes to treat or prevent a disease. Researchers are testing several approaches to gene therapy, including replacing a mutated gene that causes disease with a healthy copy of the gene, inactivating or knocking out a mutated gene that is functioning improperly, introducing a new gene into the body to help fight a disease. Broadly categorizing, there are two types of gene therapies: germline therapy and somatic gene therapy. In germline gene therapy, GGT, the germ cells, the sperm or egg cells, are modified by the introduction of functional genes into their genomes. Modifying a germ cell causes all the organism's cells to contain the modified gene, and thus the change is therefore heritable and passed on to later generations. Somatic cell gene therapy involves the transfer of a gene to a diseased somatic cell, either within the body, in vivo, or outside the body, ex vivo, with the help of a viral or a non-viral gene therapy vector. Ex vivo is any procedure accomplished outside. The cells are taken from a particular part of the body and are modified outside using viruses or vectors, and the corrected version is transplanted back into the patient. In vivo, the opposite of ex vivo. Here the cells are treated inside the patient's body for the patients who are weak. The corrected copy of the gene is transferred into the body of the patient. Germline gene therapy has ethical issues when it comes to human applications. However, somatic gene therapy has gained rapid popularity in the last few decades. Germline gene therapy gives hope for the betterment of future generations, but somatic gene therapy helps you survive better. Gene therapy not only gives a chance of a normal life to the baby born with genetic diseases, but it can also have applications with regard to drought tolerance, pest resistance, increased productivity, biofertilizer production, improved milk composition, better fruit quality and quantity, better shelf life, probiotics, etc. This makes it equally useful to the ecologists and the common farmer.
All right, so that was animation, right? So science should be always learned using animation because you cannot visualize the life science, the biology inside the cell, right? And that is why Biotecnika has developed 400 plus animations, and all these animations will be provided to you free of cost under ARM scholarship under the ANIMATIKA zone. Already this was provided for the JRS scholars also, and now you will also get access to this. Now, what else you're getting in ARM scholarship? So under this, you're getting the concept revision tools. You're getting concept notes, Conceptica flowchart book, concept mind maps, concept cloud, concept table, and concept wheel. Now, all of this, I'm going to show you a demo of it one by one. The first one, which you are seeing on my screen right now, is called as concept notes. So you can see this is a notes, but it is designed in such a way that it is visually appealing. And it triggers your visual memory, right? So when it triggers your visual memory, you remember better, you recall faster, you remember for a longer period of time. Normally, how do we make notes? We just note it down, right? But these ready-made notes are designed in such a way, you can see that it is following a Cornell method. So there is one column which has the subtopics, and on the other side, there is the explanation. So this way, you can recall faster, and it is using a thread method. There are arrows, right? Like threads. So your brain also connects neurons, right? The same way, it is all connected. So these concepts connect to each other. That's what is concept notes. Okay. So this is one which we're getting. This is concept notes for all the units of CSIR NET. Then you're getting concept mind maps. Now, what are the mind maps? You can see there's a central idea here, and then there are connected ideas or connected concepts related to the central idea, right? The same thing I'm showing you the other one, which is host-parasite interaction here. So host-parasite interaction, then you have types of interaction, then you have host, then you have the parasite, and then the types of parasite. So you can see here, all this is connected, right? This helps you recall faster, remember better, and these are revision tools which you will get. Now, you will also get access to the concept table. Now, if you remember one side of the table, you can automatically compare and recall the other side. It's like you go to shop, you can compare an Android phone and an iPhone, and you remember the feature, right? So one side feature, if you forget, the other side, if you remember, you can always reverse engineer and remember the other side. So that's what is glycogenolysis, glycogenesis, Krebs cycle, and like this. There are more than, I think, 1,000+ concepts compared in this particular book. But now what's happening is all of this is not available elsewhere. It's only available in Biotecnika, and under ARMS scholarship, you're getting all of this completely free of cost, included in ARMS scholarship. Now, the next thing which you will get is Concept Cloud. So if you see the Concept Cloud, what's happening is you have different font sizes, like DNA polymerase types. It's bigger font. So if you look at it, you will realize that, okay, it is bigger. So, it must be having more importance. And by just looking at it, you will try to recall. So this is like a flashcard. You just look at it and you can reverse engineer and recall what exactly was inside this. So concepts, topics are written here. By just looking, you have to reverse recall. That's what is Concept Cloud included in your package for ARMS scholarship. Next, which we have is Concept Wheel. So what is Concept Wheel? There will be a central idea, okay, like polyadenylation function of enzymes or factors in order, and then there will be several elements. So it triggers your visual memory. It triggers your memory in such a way that it remembers longer, that it's colorful, it's easier to recall, and that's scientifically proven also. That's Concept Wheel. Next, which we are including here in the ARMS scholarship, is smart mock test for all the coaching, all the entrance exams. So every Sunday and Monday we'll conduct. It will be conducted by AI, and it will personalize the test according to you. And of course, the teachers will look at the your marks and give you personalized feedback. Because there are only 16 students, it will be very easy to provide that also, right? Now, the next thing which we have under this is now the second side of the pyramid. So till now we have discussed the first side. Now let's look at the second side of the pyramid. The second side of the pyramid, you're getting internship. Actually, I included only one, but there are 3 types of internship. Molecular biology techniques internship you're getting. So under this, there will be a virtual internship as well as a hands-on internship. Whichever you want, you can choose. Okay. And then in the hands-on, if you're going for a wet lab, only the chemicals will be charged by the lab, not the actual fees. Then you will have 6 months of workshop access. So every Saturday and Sunday we'll conduct. So workshop access, motivation, time management, productivity, 24/7 WhatsApp and chat support, and exam postponement guarantee. All this is side number 2 of the pyramid. Let's jump in and look at each one of them. So there are 3 internships which we are going to come up in May. One of them is molecular biology techniques internship. The second will be coding for biologists, and the third will be R programming and MATLAB. So these are the 3 internships which we are going to come up in May. You can choose any of the 3. Okay, if you want, you can do all the 3, no problem. But you have to be a part of ARMS Scholar, then only you will get this. So what's happening here? Molecular biology techniques internship, there will be online theory classes, and the wet lab training will be there. For that, you will have to go to any of the 4 labs which I mentioned, and you will have to pay only for the chemical charges and do the internship, right? So this is a 28 days internship, 14 days theory and 14 days hands-on wet lab. If you're not able to go, no problem, you can do it online itself. The wet lab hands-on also, you can do it online. That is how we have developed the technology. So this is molecular biology techniques internship, which will be there in May. If you are not applying for ARMS scholarship, you're missing all of this. So quickly, guys, start applying. Now, we are going to give you 6 months of access of workshops. Last we did was mRNA vaccine workshop. Huge success. The same way, international exposure you will get from all the international speakers. 12 workshops worth 24,000 rupees you are getting. Participation certificate and a lot of networking opportunities. Like I said, if you do networking, then only you will be able to pull off things which others cannot, right? So if you want to get ahead in the race, if you want to get ahead of your competitors, if you want to get ahead from your classmates, ARMS scholarship is the way to go. Now, next feature we are including in ARMS scholarship is obviously by default me. That is motivation, time management, productivity training. Many students come to me and ask, how do I get time for so many things? Very simple. I do this. I follow time management, I follow productivity, and I keep myself completely hydrated with motivation. Any moment you meet me, you'll always see me buzzing out with motivation, because I have faced so much of life troubles that all of that has taught me several lessons, and that's what is an imperative part of ARMS scholarship. No student will be demotivated once they're a part of this mentoring session. The next thing we are giving you is 24/7 WhatsApp support. So if we are not sleeping, we are answering your questions. That's the commitment we have. So got a question, ask. Got a dilemma, ask. Got a career question, ask. Need career guidance, anything, you can ask us. And that's the greatest part of our system here. let's jump in and look at exam postponement guarantee. Now, in last 3 years, exam got postponed at least 3 times, right? 3 to 4 times during the COVID era. Now, that means, do you need to pay again? If it was any other coaching institute, you have to pay again. But if you're an ARM scholar, you don't need to pay. It's included in your scholarship. Okay, so you did not pay, you are getting everything included free of cost. Okay, so exam postponement guarantee, all you have to do is whatever is your scholarship amount, you have to pay, and the rest part will be covered by the company. So what we have done is there are 3 to 4 slots. One is 100% scholarship, which will be given this time to 4 students. 4 students will receive 80% scholarship, 4 students will receive 50% scholarship, and the rest left out ones will be first come first serve basis. You can pay the full fees and take it out. This is how the exam postponement guarantee will work. Now the side 3 of the pyramid has got all about practice. So we have AIMNet test series, which is an AI powered test series. You have previous year question papers, ToughNet question bank, which is a previous year tough questions, active recall training by me, 24/7 WhatsApp support, chat support for academic doubts. So all that is included. Now let's come to each one of them one by one. And now we have the scholarship, which I wanted to talk about. So you can get up to 100% scholarship. Whatever I explained till now, all of that 100% free of cost. So you have to fill the form below. You have to schedule a meeting with me and you have to convince. Now this time, not only me, Neha ma'am, which is my other co-founder, she's also going to be there in the meetings so that we can have much more efficient and more meetings we can have. So Monday to Sunday, every day I'll be having these meetings. Only 5 students per day I'll meet. So you have to schedule fast, okay? So fill the form, schedule the meeting, and on the meeting day, you'll get a link. You have to join and you have to talk to me and convince me and Neha ma'am that you are an eligible person. Based on how much you convince us, we are going to give 100% scholarship. That's 1 slot to 4 students only. Next category is 80% scholarship, again to 4 students. Next category is 50% scholarship to the next 4 students. And after that, whatever is there, everybody can walk in and just take it. As simple as that. No scholarship after that. So only 12 students are going to get out of 16 students as scholarship seats. Okay, so 12 students, that is 66% of the entire thing is a scholarship seat, and rest 33% is not a scholarship seat. So this is all about ARMS scholarship, and a sea of opportunity awaits, an ocean of opportunity awaits for all of you. All you have to do is say a yes. Okay, and how do you do that? Link is in the description. Fill this form, apply for ARMS scholarship, and then you are going to get all of it plus much, much, much more. Because Biotecnika's commitment is to empower you, support you, guide you, mentor you, develop you into a 360-degree complete researcher. And that's what we will do with this ARMS scholarship. Now, no poor student will suffer. No student will be able to, no barrier to entry will be there for any student actually to get quality education and quality mentorship, because all of this, including hands-on from IIC incubated labs, GNU incubated labs, as well as SSRM Biotech, and all of us will be there at arm's length for all of you, because you will be a ARMS scholar. So arm yourself with this scholarship. Take the advanced research mentoring and scholarship seat. Link is in the description, and I will personally make sure that you get the best from the best. All the best.